Hello, my name is Jean O'Toole. I am the Executive Director of the New York Beef Council. Today, I'd like to utilize this opportunity to discuss the ins and outs of the New York Beef Checkoff to hopefully help you better understand the role of the New York Beef Council as it pertains to the Beef Checkoff. First, I'd like to discuss the flow of the checkoff dollars. According to the Act and Order established by the U.S. Farm Bill in 1985, anytime a bovine, dairy, beef, veal, regardless of age, breed, or gender, exchanges hands, a dollar goes to the state it's sold. For example, I sell you a cow, a dollar will go to the state it's sold in, for instance, New York. The New York Beef Council collects the dollar, sends 50 cents of that dollar to the Cattlemen's Beef Board. Every year in September, the operating committee made up of 10 Cattlemen Beef Board cattlemen and 10 Federation cattlemen convene to determine where those dollars will be spent, by which contractors and programs for the national level beef promotion. The other 50 cents will stay in New York State, where we, New York Beef Council, will invest those dollars to our state programs, specifically promotion, education, and communication. There are two beef organizations in New York State, Checkoff Organization and a membership organization. The Checkoff promotion is represented by the New York Beef Council, whereas the membership policy side is represented by your New York Beef Producers Association. This slide was made to help further differentiate the differences between the two separate organizations. Your State Beef Council, Checkoff Promotion, has a board of directors and focuses on the execution of the following tasks: consumer promotion, nutrition outreach, industry communication, checkoff compliance, beef quality assurance, MBA or the Masters of Beef Advocacy Program, retail, food service, culinary influencer training, and social media outreach. Your membership organization, which is the New York Beef Producers Association, also has a board of directors and focuses on county fair promotions, producer communications through newsletters and articles generated by NYBPA, policy support, lobbying ability, elite female sales, and the Junior New York Beef Producers Association. So the question is, what is the exact role of the New York Beef Council? First of all, we collect those checkoff dollars and separate those checkoff dollars and send 50 cents to the Cattlemen's Beef Board on a monthly basis. We provide leadership on behalf of the checkoff as to where our strategic imperatives are going, what programs we will do and execute. That strategic direction is also determined by the Beef Council with help from the long-range plan on the national program. We extend programs, not only our programs, but national level programs as well. We deal with crisis management. There's issues that are in the state or nationally. We help assist those in combating those crises. And we communicate with producers at the checkoff dollar about checkoff dollar investments, trainings, and the national programs. There are definite do's and don'ts of the checkoff as outlined by the Act and Order. The don'ts are: the checkoff dollars cannot be used for any policy, legislation, lobbying programs, or initiatives. Checkoff dollars also cannot be used for programs to improve production or management, except to improve the safety or quality of the beef produced. For instance, we can support and monitor beef quality assurance, but we cannot tell you how to manage your farm. The do's on behalf of your checkoff dollars are promotion, which advance the image and desirability of beef to stimulate sales; research, which are studies relative to nutritive value, food science, new products, market development, and promotion; consumer information, information that assists consumers and others in preparation, purchase, or use of beef; industry information, to enhance the image of the cattle industry or the quality and safety of the product; and communications, to the producer who pay for the programs. Our focus here in the New York Beef Council are mainly promotion, consumer information, industry information, and communications. New York Beef Council purpose has been strong and evident since the start of the checkoff in 1985. We administer, receive, and monitor the collection of the checkoff in New York State under the guidance of the Cattlemen's Beef Board. and we advance the image and desirability of beef and beef products, as well as the image of the beef industry to increase beef demand. Our mission statement was established in 2014 and recently renewed this year. Our mission statement is to enhance the lives of consumers by connecting them with beef and the beef community. Our goals at New York Beef Council are focused and concise, as well as collaboratively created, reviewed, and monitored by the New York Beef Council Board of Directors, and they are to increase consumer preference for beef and veal in New York and nationally, to generate positive attitudes about the beef and veal industry and its products and practices, and finally to improve the beef community's outreach, communication, and connection with consumers. Our strategic priorities at New York Beef Council are focused and concise as well, and collaboratively created, reviewed, and monitored by the New York Beef Council Board of Directors. And they are to promote and strengthen beef and veal's value proposition by connecting and communicating directly with consumers. And let me tell you, we've got 19.6 million of them in New York State. We grow consumer trust in beef and veal production by creating beef advocates and engaging the entire beef community. And we promote engagement to grow consumer confidence and trust in beef and veal production practices, quality assurance, and nutrition. Every year, the New York Beef Council staff works diligently to align goals and priorities in conjunction with the National Long-Range Plans in creation of its yearly marketing plan. Our fiscal year runs from October 1st through September 30th. We establish a plan of work and budget for the New York Beef Council programs and staff. We ensure that checkoff dollars are used effectively and in accordance with the USDA and Cattlemen's Beef Board guidelines. And it is approved by our New York Beef Council Board in September and subsequently by the USDA and the CBB. New York Beef Council also has 4 solid state partnerships with a minimum of 3 years with Iowa and up to 13 years with Kansas, Nebraska, and South Dakota. This year, for our fiscal year 2020, those 4 states contributed $315,000 to our promotional efforts and consumer outreach. This map shows a typical year with your New York Beef Council checkoff dollars. A year in the life of a New York Beef Council staff and promotion of those checkoff dollars. You can see we had 13 beef farm immersion events attended by over 200 influencers. We engaged Beef for the Classroom program with over 3,400 students that cooked with beef in 30 classrooms. We had meat case tours both for retail RDs as well as blogger influencers, and our social media outreach is unprecedented in New York State with having an outreach of over 18 million impressions. You can see where your checkoff dollars have been working for you when it comes to engage in middle school and high school classrooms, farm tour locations, college program partners, industry meetings, health influencer outreach, and our Best New York Burger and Best New York Food Truck competitions. And we are definitely social media connected. Our website is nybeef.org. I invite you to definitely check out the Farmer's Fence post for anything related to your industry, as well as the consumer connections also seen on that website. We have 2 Facebook pages. We have the New York Beef Council page, which is a consumer outreach page, and we also have the NY Beef Checkoff, which is more of a producer outreach page showing what your checkoff dollars are doing for you. We also play in the land of Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, and we have many uploaded videos, not only ours that we've created, but those from Beef It's What's for Dinner. And lastly, thank you. Thank you for your checkoff dollars. Thank you for allowing the New York Beef Council to be stewards of your checkoff and your checkoff programs. If you have any questions about this small PowerPoint presentation or what your checkoff dollars do for you, please do not hesitate to reach out to me, Jean O'Toole, your Executive Director, at jotoole@nybeef.org, or call me on my cell phone, 315-796-7907. Thank you.